It's so crazy to me because I'm asked so many times if I'm resentful in any type of way for where the WNBA is right now.
Candace Parker just said what every Caitlin Clark fan has been thinking all season. And it's exactly what the WNBA's old guard didn't want to hear. The league, especially the commissioner, needs to pay attention. We hoped a new season would bring a shift in attitude toward Caitlin and her growing fan base, but things have only gotten worse. The jealousy is louder, the bitterness runs deeper, and the double standards have never been clearer. But now, Candace, a true WNBA legend, has stepped in and made the critics look foolish with a simple, powerful dose of common sense. Her words cut through all the noise and put everything into perspective. Maybe now, people will finally stop and reflect, because if there's one thing this season has made clear, it's this. The more Caitlin succeeds, the more unstable and self-sabotaging the league becomes. Let's break down what Candace said, because it just might be the calmest, yet strongest a response to the Caitlin Clark hate and the resistance from the league's old guard. But before we get into that, make sure to like this video. Every like is one tissue for the haters. They're going to need it. And don't forget to subscribe for more Caitlin Clark and Indiana Fever updates.
Out of women's basketball for a horrible team when she arrived. Outside of LeBron and Steph, she is the most well-known basketball player currently playing in the United States.
Oh, yes. And I don't think that's close.
Fans are flocking to watch Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever in record-breaking numbers this season. It all started with a stunning 1.3 million viewers for a preseason exhibition game against Brazil. Let that sink in. A preseason matchup. Pulled ratings most regular season games could only dream of. Then came the highly anticipated season opener against the Chicago Sky, drawing an average of 2.7 million viewers, the most watched WNBA regular season game in 25 years. And just recently, a peak of 3.3 million tuned in to watch her showdown with the New York Liberty. But then everything shifted. Caitlin got injured, and the momentum took an unexpected turn.
And now that Caitlin Clark is injured, the ticket prices for the Fever and Sky game just plummeted to Hades.
Fans are flocking to watch Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever in record-breaking numbers this season. It all started with a stunning 1.3 million viewers for a preseason exhibition game against Brazil. Let that sink in. A preseason matchup. Pulled ratings most regular season games could only dream of. Then came the highly anticipated season opener against the Chicago Sky, drawing an average of 2.7 million viewers, the most watched WNBA regular season game in 25 years. And just recently, a peak of 3.3 million tuned in to watch her showdown with the New York Liberty. But then everything shifted. Caitlin got injured, and the momentum took an unexpected turn.
The loudest mics, like I stated, are the ones that's race baiting. Not even bringing up the names, but all the people that I'm seeing that are tied within the WNBA media, coaches, all type of things. They are very resentful of Caitlin Clark, and I don't know why. It doesn't make sense when you have somebody that's doing what she's doing for the WNBA.
Ticket prices for Fever games without Caitlin Clark have plummeted by 300%. And while Indiana's fan base has kept TV ratings strong, the rest of the league is falling far behind. This isn't just a trend, it's a wake-up call for everyone. Players, coaches, league executives, and especially the WNBA front office. Caitlin Clark is projected to generate over $1 billion in revenue for the WNBA this year alone. Let that sink in. That means the league's momentum is riding on one player, and it's one serious injury away from collapsing. Those CBA dollars Angel Reese is counting on? That new deal Nafisa Collier says players have leverage to secure? Hate to say it, but without Caitlin, all of that leverage vanishes, and yet somehow, the league keeps getting in its own way. Instead of acknowledging who's actually driving this historic growth, they keep twisting themselves into knots, trying to pretend it's about something or someone else. Rather than embracing the moment and focusing on the game, they keep dragging the conversation away from basketball. It's not just a missed opportunity, It's a self-inflicted wound.